forward at 6'4", number 3. Forward at 6'7", number 8. O.G. Anunoby. At guard at 6'6", number 25. Mikal. At center, at 17, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen the head coach for your New York Knicks, Mike Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for New York, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position, filling out the middle. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Greg, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now here's Vassell. Fox for 3. Drains the triple.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Left side Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Ooh, a good look from Fox. Nice shot from the wing. Fox has got 5.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Outside Anunoby. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's Hart in his last outing with 12 points. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson against Fox. Rebounded by Fox.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To the right side. Here's Champagnie. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the layup is good off the glass.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Brunson. A shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by Fox.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Shoots from 14, and it falls all over the rim and in. Fox has got 7.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Now here's Hart. He's closely guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Double team on Towns. Pass to Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. 5th, the Spurs.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And here are the Spurs now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. New York, again, can't hit. Spurs lead by 10. On the wing, Fox. There's the 3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Bridges. Counted from distance.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Champagnie. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And New York has possession. They trail by 9. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Now here's Hart. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Fox with the ball. Brunson defending. Castle for 3. Offensive rebound. Now Fox. He's got 7. Over Brunson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Hart. Fast break. Here we go. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
To the inside. Here's Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Fox can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 6. Lets it fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Outside Wembanyama, beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. On defense, San Antonio. 9-point game. Bridges against Castle. Steps back from 13. Bridges misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. And here's Castle. The shot from 20 feet out. Nice D from Bridges.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Hart passes to Robinson. Bridges outside. On the mark with the 15-footer. He's got 5.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's the cell. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. And the Spurs lead by 9. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The cell passes to Barnes. Left side, Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 9. Knicks trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Clarkson's checked in for New York. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Castle. Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And San Antonio has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Harper. Brunson defending. Harper passes to Cornette. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
On the wing, Clarkson, covered by Johnson. And the basket by Shamet.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
Spurs lead by 8.
Spurs lead 23-15. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Olenek finds Johnson. And he comes up with a bucket.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Clarkson. Rebound San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Clarkson. After the basket by San Antonio. And the bucket is good. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Cornette passes to Johnson. Cornette sets a screen to the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Spurs lead by 12. New York shooting only 37% early. Down low. It's stolen by Olynyk. Right side Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Clarkson.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. And San Antonio with a change here, too. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Olynyk. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
To the wing on the left. Barnes against Towns. Back to Alvarado. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
31-20.
Fox for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Fox has got 10 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's San Antonio, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the group for New York starting the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian, back over to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. And New York has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
San Antonio ball.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at San Antonio. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Fox. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Clarkson.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
That one's no good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Knocked loose. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Alvarado with it. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Towns, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Over Clarkson. San Antonio again missing. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Alvarado outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Spurs, 4th.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
New York making a switch here. Kolek's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Olynyk's checked in. Here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Charity stripe shot, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 14. 14 feet away, and there's Fox on the assist by Harper. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Towns outside. Shoots over Barnes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Takes a step back. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Kolek's shot is off. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Out to Fox. Harper passes to Fox. Here's Harper. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson against Johnson. And here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Johnson's got 9.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best move. Let's go.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kolek. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Knicks trail by 19. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Castle finds Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 21. Looking to end the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade.
Take a break.
His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
That's good from Bridges. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real. Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now here's Fox. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Castle with it. He's guarded by Bridges. San Antonio again can't hit. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Towns, left side. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 19. Now Castle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Towns down low. Wembanyama on him. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Harper, he's checked in for Fox. And he makes both free throws.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Champagnie. The 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. It's Bridges on the wing. Screen by Hart. Puts it up from 12. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 9.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama finds Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Here's the pick. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Harper. Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Towns. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And let's have a look at our rookie leaderboard and see which players were at the top of the assist numbers these last 10 games. Stephon Castle, 3rd.
You love to see a rookie come in and play this unselfishly, putting the team ahead of himself and making a good first impression.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. Clock at 4. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 17. Robinson on the wing. Back to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 17. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hart. Bridges against Johnson. Vassell right side. Over Brunson. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Hart. Back to Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Castle. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 ball. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Brunson surveys. Pass to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, Champagnie. Hart with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Bridges against Castle from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the cell. Hart pulls it in. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges passes to Robinson. Outside Hart for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Castle outside. Wembanyama down low. And that's not going to go. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
These two guys we thought they'd bring it tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Spurs lead 56.
Anunoby against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Fox. Anunoby against Fox. Towns for three. He buries it from three. Towns has got 10.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
41.
On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. Fox against Brunson. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio ball.
We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Knicks. Now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, right now for New York, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And it's Fox missing. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Hart. Towns, left side. Outside Hart. From the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Vassell. He's covered by Hart. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Hart. Here's Towns. No one near him. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Kessel. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Castle. One shot.
The free throw drops for Castle. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, PA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Spurs lead by 18. Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his fifth rebound in this one.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
That one falls. Anunoby's got 5.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Brunson with the bucket.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Here's Fox. After the basket by New York on the other end. Bridges against Castle. Wembanyama down low. Good. 16 points for him.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together. Let's move it.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. San Antonio in second.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Now here's Hart. Oh, deflected. Vassell with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up ahead. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 16. Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
49.
Wembanyama against Towns. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Wembanyama, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hart passes to Bridges. Back to Hart. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 19 points.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Vassell against Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. They retain possession. Anunoby. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anunoby's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
And that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hart can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Vassell. Puts up a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brunson on the drive. The 3. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Champagnie. Barnes comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Wembanyama. 16 points for him. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Harper. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Clarkson finds Brunson. from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Spurs lead by 10. Barnes passes to Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. New York has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And an Obi for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Right wing. Here's Harper. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Yeah, not just a finisher now. Barnes always willing to make the extra pass.
Brunson with it. He's got 14.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from 11. Clarkson for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. For the Knicks, Sohan's checked in for Anunoby. Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Olynyk's checked in for San Antonio. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Sohan. Robinson, a screen on Olynyk. To the paint. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 9. Johnson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. But Porty's checked in for Sohan.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 55, Ariel Hook Porty.
.111 left in the third quarter. Screen by Olynyk. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Spurs lead by 11. And the Knicks shooting at about 44% so far. Robinson, a screen on Barnes. Here's Shamet. On target from range. Shamet's got 8 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Johnson.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Dadier, he's checked in for New York. And that's good as he hits both shots. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Clarkson. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the shot's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From deep, Johnson. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back after this word. with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Fox, the pass to Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Harper. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jose Alvarado.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olynyk's checked in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by New York on the other end. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Harper. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Here's Shamet, covered by Johnson. New York working the ball around now. Now Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The deep 3. And it's Clarkson missing. San Antonio leading by 15. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Victor Wembanyama. What's the situation, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Fox, that's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Towns. Right side, Robinson. Over Olynyk. Misses off the left iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Harper. Outside Olynyk. And here's Fox. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Alvarado outside. Towns down low. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Alvarado. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fox. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Fox outside. Back to Barnes. Here's Harper. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. And here's Clarkson. Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. Towns making his mark from long range.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle's subbed in for Harper. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Fox against Hart. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
And the second free throw is good. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Hart. Here's Towns. Good D by Wembanyama.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Wembanyama. Brunson passes to Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Vassell, a screen on Brunson. On the wing, Fox. Anunoby covering. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer, Bridges. Good work defensively by Castle. Spurs lead by 12. Vassell outside. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. And it's Fox missing.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Hart passes to Brunson. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
And it's Fox penetrating. Wembanyama controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Vassell. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Now here's Fox. And there's the drive. Outside Wembanyama. Another miss by Wembanyama.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Castle out to the right wing. Down low. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Gets a hand on it. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs lead by 13. Now Barnes. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Put your hands together for your Knicks 7-match spot.
Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio.
City answer.
Here's Brunson. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Stolen by Bridges. Hard with it. Anunoby! No good from three! Vassell against Anunoby.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Fox. Now Wembanyama. Castle fires. Pulls in another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now here's Towns. Cash from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Champagny, assisted by...
Here's Brunson. 1:27 left in the final quarter. Yes! Using that window.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Here's Castle. Now Fox. Six on the shot clock. Tries from 19. Oh, it's off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Spurs.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's Fox. After the basket by New York. Oh, the shot is off. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.